chosen ones. Have you ever felt an invisible distance between yourself and the world around you? As if all the noise, all the chaos, all the drama that people seem to live and die for has suddenly lost its meaning for you? Perhaps you've asked yourself, why do I feel so detached amidst these busy, overwhelming lives? You are not indifferent. You are not dull. You are not wrong. There is a deep reason, a secret few understand, but today it will be revealed. This secret is not something you find in books, nor a piece of advice from someone else. It has always been within you. It is connected to the level of your soul, to a mission you have yet to recognize, to the way the universe has chosen you to walk a different path, a path where the trivial, the everyday distractions no longer hold power over you. And here is the most important truth. What you are about to hear will change the way you see the world, change the way you feel yourself, and ensure you can never go back to the way things were. Prepare yourself, chosen ones, for the journey ahead is not meant for the many. Only those truly chosen will understand the secret you are about to uncover. We live in a world full of chaos, full of distractions, noise, and empty pursuits that most people seem to chase every single day. But some of you have already begun to feel a shift deep within, a subtle urging, a higher calling. A part of you is awakening, realizing that the meaningless things around you no longer hold power over your soul. You may feel a subtle distance between yourself and ordinary matters, a separation that sometimes makes you wonder, am I walking on a different path? A path few recognize, yet one that leads to truth and my true purpose? If you are hearing these words, if you have ever felt detached, distant from the noise, the busyness, the pressures of life, know that you are not alone. You are not wrong. You are not lost. You are one of the chosen ones, chosen to perceive truths that most have never had the chance to know. In today's video, we will explore the deep reasons why you have gradually withdrawn from life's distractions. We will unveil the secrets the universe has been sending you. And here is what you need to know right now. The insights you are about to discover will completely change the way you see the world, the way you feel yourself, and the way you move toward your true purpose. If you turn away now, you will miss truths that only those truly chosen ever have the chance to know. Prepare yourself, chosen ones, for the path ahead is not meant for the many, and only those with true awareness will be able to continue. Have you noticed that certain things around you no longer capture your attention or stir your heart? The first sign is that the drama, the chaos, the constant noise of the world no longer moves you. Stories of conflict, gossip, and negativity, they pass by, and you feel untouched. The second sign is a fatigue with the endless pursuit of material gain. Titles, money, recognition, they no longer define your worth. You see through the illusion, and it no longer controls your actions or your desires. The third sign is a strong need for reflection and personal growth. You seek knowledge, wisdom, and inner clarity rather than external validation. You spend time nurturing your mind, your spirit, and connecting with truths yet unseen. The fourth sign is the sense of being out of place, even when surrounded by others. You feel a quiet calm, even when the crowd is restless, even when the world rushes by. You remain still, observing, learning, and understanding. And here is what is most important. These signs are not weaknesses. They are awakenings. They are proof that you are stepping onto a path that most will never notice, yet one that leads to understanding, power, and purpose. If you recognize yourself in these signs, pay close attention, because the deeper truths, the secrets the universe has reserved for you, are about to be revealed. If you ignore these signals, you will miss the opportunity to understand why you are different, and you will never step onto the path reserved only for the chosen ones. Stay alert, chosen ones, for the next section will reveal the deep reasons, the true cause of why you have withdrawn from life's distractions. Chosen ones, now we go deeper into the true reasons why you've withdrawn from the noise of the world, why you're no longer the same, why you feel different, as if you no longer belong here, and yet you understand everything more than ever before. Some of you have gone through an inner transformation, a quiet shift beyond words, not taught by books, not guided by others, but awakened because your soul has begun to remember who it truly is. You begin to see this world is not just material, not just fame, money, or form. Every action, every word, every event that unfolds carries a deeper meaning, as if an unseen hand is arranging everything with divine precision. You start to see patterns in the chaos. You sense light even within the darkness. You realize that every event is a lesson, and every soul you meet carries a message meant just for you. This awakening changes the way you live. What once excited you now feels empty. What once terrified you no longer holds power. You begin to choose silence over noise, truth over comfort, meaning over momentary pleasure. And yes, sometimes that makes you feel alone. You look around and realize few people truly understand you. But remember this, every chosen one walks through solitude. Loneliness is not a punishment, it's sacred preparation. It's the space where God teaches you to hear His voice. So trust this. If you are awakening, it means you've been called, and that calling is the beginning of your true journey as a chosen one. Once the soul awakens, everything you feel becomes sharper. You don't just listen with your ears, you begin to sense with your spirit. You start to feel drained around negative energy. A room filled with anger makes your chest tighten. A conversation soaked in gossip leaves your mind exhausted. And your instinct simply wants to leave. Not because you are weak, but because your soul is now too pure to blend with chaos. The universe is teaching you how to protect your energy by choosing what you allow into your mind. You learn the power of silence when others argue. You learn the power of peace when the world is raging. And you learn the power of walking away instead of trying to prove yourself right. That is the wisdom of a mature soul. A soul that no longer needs to win through words, but through stillness. Understand this, chosen ones. You are not avoiding the world. You are being refined so you can one day serve the world on a higher level. You are being taught to read energy so that one day you can heal those still trapped within it. And each time you walk away from negativity, each time you choose peace over chaos, the universe takes note, and it whispers, "This one is ready for the next level." Then comes a moment of clarity, when you realize every change, every loss, every test was never random. It was all guiding you toward one path, the path of divine purpose. The things that once thrilled you lose meaning. The people who once stayed begin to drift away. Doors that once opened suddenly close. And you ask yourself, God, why are you taking so much from me? But then you understand, God doesn't take to punish you. He removes what's small to give you what's great. You begin to live with purpose, not to be seen, but to serve. Not to be praised, but to awaken others. You realize that true success has nothing to do with material gain, but with the brightness of your spirit. And you know, Every day you live in alignment with your mission is a day you are fulfilling divine design. As you focus on your calling, the meaningless begins to fade. As you lift your gaze toward heaven, the noise of the world fades into the distance. That is why you are different. That is why you no longer fit in. Because you were never meant to blend in. You were meant to lead. And if you ever feel lonely, remember this truth. Lighthouses always stand alone in the dark, but they guide thousands safely home. But there is yet a deeper layer, one that only awakened souls can sense. This world is changing. The frequency of the earth is rising. Humanity is undergoing a spiritual evolution together. And the chosen ones are the pioneers of that transformation. You are not just transforming for yourself. You are upgrading consciousness for all of humanity. Every time you choose light over darkness, you are not just saving your soul, you are raising the vibration of the planet. Each thought, each act, each choice of love sends ripples of divine frequency into the cosmos. And the universe responds by aligning opportunities and drawing other awakened souls to your path. You begin to meet people like you, souls who feel the same frequency, who carry the same inner knowing. It's not coincidence, it's divine orchestration. It's the summoning of souls. Because when light meets light, the world will never be the same. And now, chosen ones, pause for a moment. Look back at everything you've just heard. Spiritual awakening, energetic sensitivity, divine purpose, collective evolution. These are not separate ideas. They are 4 sacred layers of the transformation your soul is undergoing. You are not lost. You are not behind. Every moment of loneliness, every restless night is part of the sacred process of spiritual elevation. And now, you are closer than ever to the doorway of transformation. A doorway that once you walk through, you will no longer just know you are a chosen one, you will become it. Because the true awakening is not in knowing who you are, it is in living who you are. And in the next part, we will explore how to apply these revelations in your everyday life, how to transform energy, how to stay peaceful in chaos, and how to walk boldly in the mission you were sent to fulfill. Because knowing you are a chosen one is only the beginning. Living as one is the true power. Chosen ones, now we enter the most important part. How to transform the deep insights you have just discovered into practical action, into the living power you carry every day, and how those actions will shape your destiny, step by step. First, recognize distractions that do not deserve your attention. Listen carefully. All the drama, the noise, the conflict, not all of it is worthy of your response. Learn to observe, to discern, to filter. You must know what truly matters, what is meaningless, and what is simply chaos you do not need to hold on to. Every time you allow energy to flow past distractions, every time you do not get pulled into pointless arguments, you are strengthening self-mastery. You are training your ability to choose wisely and focusing on what creates real value, the things that lead you to the power and awareness that only chosen ones possess. Second, nurture yourself. Take time for stillness, meditation, reflection, study, and the cultivation of your spirit. Every minute you care for your mind, your soul, your inner world is a moment you increase your inner strength, your clarity, and your connection to the universe. Understand this, while most people are swept up in chaos and trivial distractions, you stand still. You observe, you learn, and you notice opportunities, signals, messages they miss. This is not avoidance. This is preparation for true power. Preparation to live your divinely assigned mission and to lead with awareness, with pure energy. Third, focus on your mission and higher purpose. Every thought, every action is a seed of energy sown into the universe. Ensure that energy flows toward clarity, toward power, toward positive influence. When you live with higher purpose, the meaningless, the drama, the arguments, the petty pressures dissolve naturally. They no longer control your mind. You walk the path reserved for chosen ones, with self-mastery, with freedom, with full awareness, walking with the power and clarity that only truly awakened ones possess. Fourth, recognize the power in your daily choices. Every small action, every decision, every word, every gesture can open doors to opportunities, messages, and awareness you never imagined. Be conscious of every action, chosen ones. Every conversation, every choice, every movement holds the power to shape your world. When you keep your soul pure, when you focus on what matters, every choice becomes a seed of power, each step reinforcing the capability granted to you by the universe. Fifth, turn awareness into real action. Do not stop at awareness or theory. You must act upon what you have understood. This may mean not reacting to drama or negativity around you, choosing to read, to study, to meditate instead of engaging in meaningless arguments, devoting your energy to nurturing your mind, your spirit, and your personal purpose. Every intentional step, every conscious action is an opportunity to transform awareness into real power. You are learning to live without being pulled into meaningless distractions, and at the same time, unlocking inner strength, power, and the vision that only chosen ones can perceive. Remember this: every intentional action creates a difference. Act as the true chosen ones do, and observe the world around you reflecting the new energy you generate. You will notice situations, opportunities, and the people you meet all shift in a positive direction as you walk your path of power. And here is what is most important. No distraction has control over your soul anymore. Every conscious choice guides you toward clarity, toward power, toward your highest purpose. And you are walking the path of the chosen ones, a path most people will never recognize, a path leading to freedom, to awareness, and to full, unbounded power. Remember, chosen ones, you are not merely learning to live, you are learning to live as a chosen one. And, step by step, with each decision, you are shaping the strongest, clearest, and most powerful version of yourself. Chosen ones, the world around you will always try to pull you back into distractions, chaos, and the trivialities that most are chasing. But you do not belong to the majority. You are chosen to walk a higher path, a path where the light of truth illuminates every step you take. You are called to rise above, to see clearly, understand deeply, and act with power and purpose. Listen carefully. Every challenge, every temptation, every pressure around you is a test, a reminder that you are walking the path of the truly chosen. Do not fear. Do not be distracted. Do not retreat, for what seems to block you is the very material that forges your inner strength, clarity, and sacred vision. Recognize this. While most others are consumed by arguments, anger, and worry over meaningless things, you remain calm, observant, and discerning. You see connections that most fail to notice. You recognize your own power and know how to wield it wisely. Remember, you are the chosen ones. You possess a privilege few are granted: the ability to walk your own path, where every thought, every action, every choice carries deep meaning. Look around. The world may not understand you, it may even oppose you, but you are not lost. You are not alone. You are guiding yourself, and at the same time helping to guide those who will awaken to the light you emit. Hear this prophecy. Every decision you make, every action you choose strengthens your power, your freedom, and your ability to transform the world in ways only chosen ones can. And here is the ultimate truth. Every challenge, every distance, every feeling of being out of place is a sign, a reminder. You are on the right path. You are living under the protection, guidance, and direction of the universe. Walk with confidence, chosen ones, with clear vision, a steady heart, and power within. For the rest of the world will slowly realize you no longer belong to the trivial. You belong to the light, to awareness, to the higher mission that only the truly chosen have the privilege to experience. Chosen ones, before we conclude today's journey, take a moment to pause, breathe deeply, and feel the energy, the power, and the awareness you have awakened throughout this journey. Let each breath take you deeper within, to the place where you connect with your true self, where your awakening flows stronger than ever before. Remember, every thought, every action, every choice you make carries power. Every moment you remain awake, every decision you take, creates energy, opens opportunities, and shapes your unique path. And now I invite you to take a small but crucial step, to affirm your own power. Hit like if you feel the awakening, the power, and the light within you. Hit subscribe to not miss the next messages, the secrets that the universe reveals only to the truly chosen. And comment your experience. Share the signs, the moments when you realized you are a chosen one. Every shared word not only strengthens your own power, but also creates a sacred connection with other chosen ones, like a network of light spreading across the world. And here is a blessing for you. May your path be guided by light. May clarity, strength, and courage always be with you. And may your soul continue to awaken, to walk the path reserved only for the truly chosen. Let these words sink deep into your mind as a reminder that you are always guided, protected, and directed by the universe. Walk with confidence, chosen ones, with clear vision, a steadfast heart, and the inner power flowing abundantly within you. For each day, every choice you make, every deliberate action, you are living fully the mission the universe has entrusted to you. You are no longer pulled into meaningless distractions. You are no longer lost amid the noise and chaos. You are walking the path of awareness, power, and light, where only the truly chosen can walk. Remember, you are never alone on this path. Every secret, every power, every guidance accompanies you, reminding you that you are on the right track. Every challenge, every pressure, every feeling of being out of place is a test, the very material that forges your inner strength, clarity, and sacred vision. And with all this, chosen ones, today's journey ends, but your path has only just begun. Walk steadily, powerfully, and with purpose, and let the world witness what only chosen ones can experience. Remember, the light within you will guide your way. The power within you will open doors, and the mission you walk will leave an indelible mark on this world. Step forward, chosen ones, because you are the chosen, and your path is the path of light, awareness, and absolute power.